Hey guys, it's me again on video number whatever. So, moving right along through this boot camp, we're almost done. We have a few days left. I'm going to get to some of the other stuff later, but for now, let's talk. All right, so today's theme is all about relationships and how to connect with people. This is the number one most important part of online parties. It's the most important part. Like, if you take nothing else away from this entire course, please take away how to learn how to connect with people, because that's what's going to build your business, connecting with other people. So we talked a little bit ago about relationships in your parties and how that's what you need to be doing and focusing on. And I'm just going to give you a couple of little tools to teach you how to do that. So this should be a pretty short video. So number one thing, everybody has makeup problems. I don't care if you're a professional makeup artist, there's something that you want to learn how to do. Chances are you are not doing online parties with professional makeup artists in attendance. If you are, please add me to that party because I want to be a fly on the wall. Most of us are doing parties for people who fit our our demographic, right? So birds of a feather, the whole birds of a feather thing. I pretty much do online parties for like working moms, stay-at-home moms, like people my age in their early 30s, mid 30s with kids. Those are my people. So of course they have makeup problems just like I do. I'm still not very good at makeup, but they have problems. And so I hate to get a little vanilla icy on here, but like, I'll solve it. And that's what you got to do. So one of the great ways to connect with people is early in the party, post something along the lines of what's a current makeup challenge that you face, makeup or skincare challenge that you face, and how would you like to resolve it, okay? They're going to talk to you about dark circles. They're going to talk to you about finding a good foundation. They're going to talk to you about having a good mascara. They're going to talk to you about eyeliner that doesn't smudge. They're going to talk to you about problems that you can solve. In my first Facebook party, I know I keep talking about this party, but this one sticks out to me the most because it was my first, right? So I remember a lot about it. I had a girl, actually, no, I am mistaken. This was not my first Facebook party. It was one of my first Facebook parties. Anyhow, I digress. I had a girl who, she had rosacea, and I have pretty clear skin, so I didn't have any experience. I didn't know anything about rosacea. I didn't know anything about like the hormone changes, or I knew nothing. I mean, I was totally clueless. And so she's like, what do you recommend for rosacea? And I'm like, ooh, I don't know. This is like my third Facebook party and I don't really know what I'm talking about. I didn't go to my upline. I didn't post in the team page. I went to Google and I looked at like 20 different websites and blogs that teach you all about how to apply makeup when you have rosacea. And because I did that, I was able to educate myself and then give her my recommendations for our products based on the information that I read. And then I gave her the links like, hey, this is what I read. Like, I'm not super familiar with rosacea, but I just did a Google search for you. This is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm seeing. What do you think about trying this out? We've got a return policy. If it doesn't work out, let me know and we'll swap it out. She spent $150 in makeup. She still orders from me today, and this is again like 3 years later, because I helped her solve a problem. It's that simple. We talk on Facebook all the time, like she's got 2 kids, I've got 2 kids, and that's just the way that it is. So she's not coming to Christmas, like she's not my best friend forever or anything like that, but we established a connection, and so we just chit chat on Facebook here and there. And we've been doing that for a few years. And that's the kind of stuff that you need to be working to do. So early in your party, post something along the lines of what's a makeup what is a makeup or skincare issue or challenge that you face, and what would you like the resolution to be? Some things we're not going to be able to fix, right? We're not estheticians, we're not dermatologists, we're not the big guy upstairs. Like, some things we can't fix, but we can make suggestions and we can educate ourselves on how to solve these problems for our customers. If you help people solve problems, they remember that. If you ignore them when they have a problem, they remember that. So keep in mind, you don't have to know it all. I'm not telling you to go become a makeup artist or go become an esthetician. You don't need to. There's no need for that. But as you are approached with problems and challenges, teach yourself how to fix them. Everything's available on the internet, guys. All of it. Do good research. Don't go to like the first link you see, like click around, I mean, most of us should know how to do this. Click around, find some legitimate articles. There's blog posts. There's literally any information that you need is a 2-second Google search away. It's all right there at your fingertips. You just got to do it. So help them solve problems. Just like if a customer has a problem with one of our products, don't ignore them. Like, this is why you should be following up. We're going to talk about that on the last day. When you follow up with customers and, like, say somebody has an issue with a product, say there's a product, there was an allergy or it didn't work for them, or, whatever the reason, whatever the issue may be or challenge may be, if you help them return the product, exchange the product, troubleshoot through the issue. Sometimes it's just an application challenge, right? Sometimes people just aren't applying the third coat of transplanting gel on the fibers. Sometimes people leave masks on too long and then they have a reaction. Sometimes people aren't using the right foundation for their skin type. There's so many different things and challenges that people face that you can learn how to help them get through. And when you do that, when you help them get through their problem, that leaves an impression, and it helps them, and they're like, oh, you know what, I know that if I go to Sarah for this, she's gonna help me out. They know you're building trust and you're building a positive connection, even through maybe a negative experience. So like I said, maybe they don't like the products, maybe they didn't like the lip color, maybe they didn't like the mascara, maybe they didn't like the mask. It doesn't matter. If you make the experience positive, they're going to keep coming back to you. They're going to keep trusting you. And at the very least, they will stay your friend. You know what happens when people stay your friend and you post about Younique for 3 years? Eventually they host a party, or they join your team, or they place an order. Or if they don't, they know someone who will, and they'll open up their network to you because you've built rapport and you've built trust and a connection with them. I know I keep hammering this home today, but that's the point in today. So look to solve problems, look to troubleshoot challenges with your party guests, with your hostess. If you start your party with like, okay, tell me some of the things, this is how I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't use a party script, and I'm not gonna give you guys a party script. If you are here for a party script, you might as well click off of it right now, because I'm not gonna give you a party script. You have to do the work yourself. You're not learning anything if I give you a 10-day party script with 5 posts a day. I'm not teaching you anything. Okay, so open your mind, be receptive to learning, and in the first day or 2 of your parties, ask your audience what they need, what's going to work for them, what works for their life, okay? Or if you're just doing a mascara party, then just post lashes all the time. Everyone needs lashes, right? It doesn't matter who you are, you need lashes. So if you are truly opening yourself up to learning and growing and figuring this out and overcoming obstacles and challenges, then at the start of your parties, help other people overcome obstacles and challenges with makeup and skincare and things that they don't know. And you don't have to have the answers. It's okay that you don't have the answers. I guarantee you that you can find the answers though. So you gotta be resilient, you gotta be resourceful. Keep that in mind, the 2 R's, resilient and resourceful. If you are not resilient, how are you going to overcome challenges? If you are not resourceful, how are you gonna help yourself grow? How are you gonna help your team grow? How are you gonna help your hostess or your customers grow? Right? If you can't do those 2 things, you will not get very far in this business. So you need to learn how to be resilient, which means overcoming obstacles without complaining, and you need to learn how to be resourceful, which means looking out in any outlet that you have, any resource that you have to solve the problems that you're going to come across, right? You're going to come across people who have reactions to products. This is cosmetics. There's no one product in the cosmetics industry that works for every single person. It's impossible. It doesn't happen. So you're going to come across people who have reactions. You're going to come across people with skin challenges. You're going to come across people with a skin type that's different than your own. You're going to come across people with different eye colors, different hair, people who don't have eyelashes who are trying to help them regrow. Maybe they went through chemo or something like that. You're going to come across these challenges. How are you going to get through them? Are you just going to not respond to people? Are you going to ask your upline to solve the problem for you? Or are you going to learn how to be resourceful and how to be resilient and how to push through? So solve problems for your customers, and you're going to learn how to solve your own problems along the way. And it's all going to be a lot easier, I promise. Okay, I think that's all for this video. All right, toodles.